Guys, today's project is this lawn boy mower with the Tecumseh 95cc 4-cycle engine. It has the personal pace. It has a good primer bulb, and the problem is it ran low on oil, so now it has low compression, but it has just enough to run. So it's on the furrow mower deck with lawn boy big height adjusters work. Everything works. Back tires need to be lubricated. Has the sprayer for muffler. Well, we're gonna get to it. Do the car cleaning because it does start on starting fluid, so we're gonna do a car cleaning, and that should be all we need to do. And then after we do a car cleaning, I'll try to start it for you and we'll see if it works. Let me set you guys up here. Set you guys up right. Alright, let's get to it. So it's going to be two 7/16 1/4 inch bolts to take off the muffler. 2 bolts to take off the muffler. Alright, once you got those out, slip out the muffler out of the way. The muffler's in good condition. Actually, guys, I forgot I already removed the air filter, but you remove the air filter, you rotate it this way to remove it. See the rotate to remove, replace when dirty, and it has a good air filter, a little bit mushy, but it's a replacement because you can tell it doesn't say Tecumseh. But we took that off. That's good. It has the muffler's in good shape. We're gonna take off these bolts. These are 10 mil. These are either, I'm pretty sure they're 3/8 bolts. Yep, yeah, they're 3/8 bolts to take off the intake manifold here that holds the carburetor. Everything's attached to the same side on this. Tecumseh has everything on the same side, so it's kind of hard, but you can take it off. That. Now there's another 10mm bolt because mine has a special thing from Lawn Boy. So we're going to take out both of those. Make sure you keep this wire out of the way. This is only for Lawn Boy. Let's pull off the carburetor. You can see it just comes right off. Oh, there it is. You can see the piston in there that goes up and down. Alright, so you're going to want to make sure you look and see, because there's a spring and there's a throttle linkage, so you got to make sure the throttle linkage goes on the top and the spring goes on the bottom. You got to make sure you don't get those mixed up. So the throttle linkage goes on the top and the spring goes on the bottom. Try to remember that. That's how it's going to be on yours too if you have this Lawn Boy. The last thing we need to do is we need to take off this fuel line. I'm going to use my fuel shut-off from Harbor Freight. Jeremy actually bought this. It seems like it works pretty well. Definitely worth it. Comes with 3 of them. So you clamp that on there and then tighten this and it'll shut off the fuel. Because I still have a little bit of old gasoline tank. I'm going to drain that out later and see if it's good or bad, and then we can reuse it if it is good. Most of this is old because the guy let him sit outside for a while. So now that's clamped off. You're going to take your needle nose pliers, and there's a little pin that's on most carburetor fuel lines. You're going to clamp those together and pull it back about 2 inches. Then pry it off of the carburetor. Try not to break the little plastic piece that it holds on to. You're going to pull that off. Then just be careful to not rip the fuel line, or you'll have to get a new fuel line. There we go. Flip it off. Grab the smaller needle nose pliers to pry it off. Just wiggle and pull your fuel line off, and there's your fuel line. Spring goes on the bottom. Spring bottom. Alright, so make sure the spring goes on the bottom. This is your whole thing right here. This is what needs to be cleaned. That's your bowl down there. See, it is a Tecumseh branded part, so this has never been replaced. So that makes a good sign. It's a little old, but let's go clean this carburetor. Let me see what the bolt is to clean it, so then I can tell you guys, and then you guys can get the same one. So I'm pretty sure it's a 11 millimeter. No, it's a 13 millimeter. I was really wrong. 13 millimeter. Yep, 13 millimeter or 3/8. Pop that on there. There we go. Alright, let's go clean this thing. I need some carburetor cleaner and a compressed air. So we're gonna bring that over here. Bring that over here. Alrighty. Pressed air. Sticks. This is what you're gonna need. You need to get these sticks. $3 on Amazon. Some car cleaner. Alright, so we're gonna move it. There we go.
I'm moving myself.
Yeah, right. Let's see what hole, right? There we go. Alright, let's clean this carburetor. So we need to check the side came out now. Alright, you're gonna need your 13 millimeter socket. Skank off your bowl nut. This right here, it's all you need to take off is the bowl nut. Just blow off all the skunk if you have it on there. Alright, there we go. We popped it loose. Now let's see if this is dirty or what the heck's going on in here. What I'll tell you is, by looking at this, I'll tell you, well, that's clogged. There's supposed to be a hole right there and the hole on top, so that shows this is going to be there's a bunch of gum junk all around, so it tells you this is going to be an extremely bad carburetor. So, you just want to hit it outwards. Just do little taps to get off this little bowl of yours is stuck. Let's pry mine off. Ooh man, there's a bunch of big old piece of stuff that just all that junk just came out of there. It just has some gunk sitting at the bottom of the fuel, so that's well good. Well, there's all the reason why it's not running. So let's clean this carburetor and it should run perfect. Spray down some car cleaner. Let the car cleaner sit in it. When we get to this, you're going to want to take out this little needle valve right here that holds in your carburetor, and you look in there. That's where all the gunk is. That's where the main jet screwed in. The because the bowl nut and the main jet are both on the same thing, so this is the bowl nut and the main jet. So it's like kind of like a 2-in-1. So that's mostly your culprit, just that right there. So we're just gonna blow this out with some condensed. We're just gonna get some carb cleaner on it and then blow it out with some dang compressed air. Careful, because this carb cleaner does swell up gaskets, so you're not gonna get it on your gaskets. Just want to grab your air. If you don't have air, you can just use a thin wire. So. Grab that. Alright, blow through the fuel line just to get all the excess out, then blow through these little tubes. Go through those. All holes you see on this carburetor, just blow through them all. Because you don't know which hole's clogged. Go through that hole. Now let's clean out the main jet. Blow through that little tiny hole right there in the middle. Do that. Stick a little mini wire through it just to make sure it's all the way through. And you see the hole is cleared right there. The hole's clear. Clear the top opening. You should see it go down through the middle. Take your compressed air. And that's all clean. Now we're going to get to this bowl, which is the main part of this. We're going to grab you a rag of carb cleaner and water. Just go around the whole bowl with it. Tuck it really tight into the corners. Go all the way around. Real nice. Just go all the way around the corners. Go where the gasket goes. Get all that gunk out of there. Out of the corners. And you're just gonna want to blow it down with very light compressed air. You don't want a bunch of pressure, just light. Just lightly blow it off. You don't want to damage any gaskets that are on it. And you also want to make sure that the gasket that's on your bowl nut stays on there, because it will leak out of the bottom of the bowl nut if it is clogged. You'll know. So blow it. You're just going to clean it all off, blow through all the holes with some carb cleaner. You don't need to use a bunch of carb cleaner. Just use enough to loosen it up, and then use compressed air to clean it all out. That's what I do, so it works. So it'll save you money, but the carb on like $3. So better stock up on it if you're going to be doing this. Alright, there's that. You're going to put your bowl back on now. Wipe around the edges if it's dirty. Put your bowl back on. Make sure all your holes are clear and everything. Twist the nut back on. Don't tighten it down too much, just enough to where it doesn't leak. That's good. Alright, let's go put this thing back on the engine. Should be all you need to do, and it should be fine. Carburetor. Remember when I told you the spring goes on the bottom, and then your choke linkage goes on the top. Bird seed. is. All right, let's run you through and put it back on. If you guys forgot, all right, let's put this thing back on. So you're gonna wanna. So this is your choke link. It's the one that doesn't have a spring. This one right here. That's gonna go on top. There's 2 holes. The choke that I showed you goes on the top hole. And then the spring, this one right here, goes on the bottom hole. If you switch them up, the engine might not work right. It might rev too high. It might not rev up enough. It's different on all sides of Tecumseh engines. There's 4.5 horsepower, 5 horsepower, 5.5 horsepower, 4.5 horsepower, 4.5 horsepower. There's many types, but you just gotta remember how that goes when you take them off. That's why it's easy, because I'm filming, so I can just go back and check. But it's pretty easy. Make sure this goes on the bottom, then your muffler goes on the top linkage. There's 2 holes. That goes on that one. This bolt goes on this one. Make sure the one that has the wire goes in the bottom. Put your wire in once you tighten it down. You're going to remove your 13mm socket. We're not going to need that anymore. Put it back. Right now we're going to need our 3/8 socket to put all this on. Take the 3/8 socket, tighten down that one. Or you can use a Phillips for one of them. Then you need a 3/8 socket or wrench to the other one. Tighten down the lock nut. The one that has a lock nut. Put on this one. Put on your wire. And put on the bolt that holds the wire with the lock nut. Pop that on, you'll be good. But actually, if you guys are doing the same thing I'm doing, if you guys are doing this by yourself and you're doing the same thing I'm doing, we better put on the fuel line first for you. I didn't put on the fuel line yet. I was going to wait till the end, but I'm going to put on the fuel line so then it's easier for you guys. I'm going to put on the fuel line. I usually put on the fuel line last, but I'll put it on first before I put it on so that you guys know how to do it. If you guys are doing it for the first time, that's how you do it. Remember guys, clamp on the fuel line. Filter off the light strips. And there's that. Now we can put it back on. That was just for you guys, but I usually put it on last, but you guys can put it on last too. It's just your choice. Your choice. Whatever you want to do. You can make your own choices. But check out the noise in the background. Jeremy's making bird seeds. Check out Flock Fuel and Missouri Resin Works. They sell a bunch of stuff. So just check them out. Please subscribe to this channel, Average Hack and Robors. Subscribe to those and it'll help us out. He's going to try to make it to 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe, guys. Alright, now that you guys got the fuel line back on, you can take off the fuel shut off. Just remove the fuel shut off. And take off the fuel shut off and close it back up so you can use it another time. Now we're going to put on our muffler. Remember, that's the 11mm bolt or the 7/16 bolt to put back on the muffler. That 7/16 bolt, the muffler, 7/8, so you have the start book. However, if you have just get it in there, put back your 3/8. Now you got your 7/16 socket. Alright, put in those bolts, put on the muffler. There's that, just make sure it's tight enough. There we go. Alright, so we're then gonna put on the air filter, the rotate to remove, replace when required. After we try to start it with starting fluid, so let's go try to start it with starting fluid and see if it'll start. And if it starts, this is a successful repair. And I always thank you guys for watching. Alright, let's get this mower out there and let's see if she'll run. Alright guys, I'm gonna go the other way, but I'm gonna set you guys up right here. So I'm gonna start the mower right here. As you see. Alright, I'm coming around. Without me getting sick, just something's in my throat and keeps moving. Alright guys, you don't need to use starting fluid. You just have to try starting first and then use starting fluid, but I'm gonna need to also take those wheels at the time in the video. Let's do it. Oh, this is prime it 3 times what it says and see what happens. 1, 2, it says prime 3 times and wait, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, we just did what it said to do. You guys can see the oil is low. Like I said, they ran it low and now it's coming down. Enough. Hope this thing will start or at least do something. That should. I might just need a little bit of starting fluid just to get it going to get it in a while. Is it out of gas? That's weird, guys. Let's try it again, see if we can get it to run. Simple car clean on this one. Wish the total could be that way. I know. I know because I got my circuits back. have both of the things sitting there. He's got them sitting there for a reason. And then come back with the tour. Alright. I'm gonna lubricate these videos. I'm gonna lubricate this thing off. That's a successful repair. Didn't think it was gonna be that easy. That usually doesn't happen. This car clean runs. The carburetor was really gummed up and the fuel jet was just like it was pouring through the fuel jet. I had to use a drip, I had to use car cleaner, the stick and all that. Just to get it right. I'm gonna put some of this auto grease on there. It'll get it all spiffied up. Why were you laughing when it started? You not think it was gonna run? Why?
Because you look so surprised when you started.
Yeah, that's because it didn't start the first time.
Hey, I need you to help me again.
Oh, no.
No, this is the diluted stuff.
What? The video's
Oh.
I'll do it in a second. See what's there. Alright, let's lubricate these wheels real quick and see if we can get it to stop making noise while it's moving. Let's loosen these wheels. There we go. It's a 1/2-inch socket to get these wheels off. Wheel. It's always with these lawn boys, man. It's always those Toros that break guys. It's just Toro is not a good mower. If you buy Toro new, it's a good mower, but used, it's just not good. It's just not a good mower. Would not recommend that. If anything, I would recommend the Honda $1,000 mower or the $600 Honda. The baseline model is probably your best bet on getting a good mower. Grease, some of this premium grease. Just a little bit on the edge. Put a thin layer on the bolt. Just go all the way around on the bolt. Thin layer of grease around the bolt. I would use white lithium grease, but this is just faster and I already have it out, so I might as well. Work the same way. Stick your fingers in the tip, just roll it and put it on the gear. Enough to go around the gear, enough to move. And spread it around. It will, when you use the drive system, it will spread out, but just want to get it good. Make sure you lubricate the gear with some of your grease too. So we'll put on all these openings. There we go. Glove. Make sure you wear rubber gloves so it doesn't make a mess. Pop off the grease. Stick your bolt back in. It's already moving better and slips right in and out easy. Make sure you put these two washers back in. Very important. The wheels will not move if you don't put them back in. Let's tighten that. Just tighten tighten that bolt. Let's see if it's any better. It should be, because I'm pretty sure it was this wheel when I was looking at it. It was this wheel that was making all the noise, so we'll see if it's any better. It's fixed. That was the problem. Yep. It's a lot easier now. Well, that's a successful repair. The old lawn boy did it again. Well, that's it, guys. Hope this was helpful. See you guys later.